aga nüüd hakkamegi siin juba vaikselt programmiga pihta, seega kõik, kes on tulnud siia DelfinGroupi küsimuste-vastuste voori kuulama, võtke julgelt istet, kohti jätkub, tulge, istuge ja kuulake põnevat infot, saage teada, mida teised investorid veel ei tea ja teil on võimalus siis saada teistest edumaa. So I'm gonna switch to English now, and we're gonna start with the session. And we are welcoming here DelfinGroup CEO Digis Admidinš and CFO Aldis Umbles. And question and answers is moderated by Kaspar Peisenik, investor and head of Latvian investor community.
Sure.
So. Welcome on stage.
Thank you. So we're ready to start, right? Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Hi guys. It's nice to be here, and especially it's a good thing to come here to Estonia to talk to Latvian guys, right? As I cannot do it at home, right? But what we are going to do today here is we're going to find out a bit more about DelfinGroup, and I hope we hear some new things that are of interest. Just a short intro. DelfinGroup is most actively traded Latvian stock in the Baltics main list by a big margin, I would add. It also has a quite large free float, meaning that you can buy it, sell it. There's a bit of liquidity, and DelfinGroup operates in consumer loans, pawn loans, and the sales of pre-owned goods. And according to their latest data, they're growing all segments, but the sales of pre-owned goods stands out with a 30% growth year over year. And I have called them a dividend champion, and I will use my privilege of being here as a moderator to ask the first question about dividends and a few more, and then we will open up the room. So maybe we have some questions from audience as well. So don't be shy and let's go. So first question is why DelfinGroup decided to distribute quarterly dividends?
Yeah, you come. Yeah, I'll take that. I think we decided that's because we are in a stage that we feel comfortable to share with our shareholders, and actually that was one of our promises that we made during the IPO process, that we will be doing the dividend distribution at least 4 times a year, and we are sticking to that promise, and we'll be doing that going further. And in addition, that's actually a common practice throughout USA or in Europe, where the companies are doing these regular distributions, and so giving back to the shareholders, not just once a year. And actually that also has a benefit for us, because if you would have just one dividend payment, we would need to accumulate a large amount of funds to make the distribution, but to spread out that evenly throughout the year, it also makes easily and more better for us.
Do you see that quarterly dividends payouts could be continued in next years, or do you plan to change it, or you stick to that?
Yes, we will definitely continue this approach, as that has been laid in our dividend policy that is approved by shareholders, and where we are saying that at least 50% of quarterly dividends are paid out, and in addition to that, we are also paying out annual dividends based on the financial situation of the company and the financial goals that we are setting for a larger period. So we will definitely doing that.
Actually, to add, only shareholders can change it. Management can't change it.
Okay.
Management can suggest something, but we will stick to our dividend policy.
Okay, so 5 dividends in 4 quarters. Do we have some questions in audience as well? Not yet.
There is.
Oh, sorry. Yes? Yes, yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. We have you 9% bonds in our portfolio, which will be due in September. When do you plan to redeem these bonds?
Yes, About the bonds, actually, they will mature at the end of the August, and we are in the process of issuing new bonds. Maybe not all of us know, but the shareholders approved, let's say, issuance of new bonds. That was done in the previous shareholder meeting, and we are working right now with the bank, and I believe this offer will be made during August, where we will be offering to existing bondholders to do an exchange for their bonds, and also to.
So it will come through Signet.
It will come,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, thanks.
Great. Maybe some more questions. Not yet. Then maybe about the growth. You're growing in all fields, and you have made some significant efforts to mitigate risks by diversifying across various business segments. However, do you have any intentions or plans to venture into another segments in the future?
Okay, I will cover this. Yes, our current strategy, about our current strategy, we are focusing on the segments in which we are already working. That means the pawn loan segment, consumer loan segment, and retail pre-owned goods. And actually, we have targets, innovation targets of every of those segments, and we plan to expand in those segments. And actually, just to inform, actually at the moment, for example, in consumer loan market, we are 15% market share at the moment, and pawn loan market over 50%. And we see that, for example, in this consumer loan segment, we can grow even bigger. And so with innovation, with expanding this business, attracting additional funds, growing our credit portfolio, we will increase our market share. And that's our current strategy.
And now if we go to Latvia, then if you want to see you on the street, how we can find you? Because DelfinGroup, we won't find any place with the name of DelfinGroup, right?
Yes. Where to find us?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, in Latvia, we are known of brand name Banknote and brand name Vizia. Vizia is fully online lender. Banknote is doing all those three business segments. But actually, people see us on the street with the signed banknote. But actually, nowadays, the largest part of business is online. It's still a very significant part for retail, for pawn loan. For pawn loan, it's the main segment. But for example, for consumer loans, it's mainly issued online nowadays. And that's also the way how we see development for the future. We see that we see also development on offline segments, but the largest increase will be on online segments, and that's where our focus is. For example, so we just launched the online solution for how to purchase items, unused items for our clients. We are doing that via distance, we are contactless, and that's the segment which we are growing in online solutions. And yes, that's how maybe some clients, they think that we are only offline, but the largest part of business, if you see the cash flow wise, it's online business.
Yeah, I asked this question with the intention that if you are a Estonian shareholder and if you go to Latvia and you want to find DelfinGroup, you have to look for the name Banknote. Then you will see them all around. So you can go in and feel the experience how it is. But right now you're only in Latvia, right?
At the moment at Latvia, if you look at on the streets, you can see us in 90 plus branches across Latvia. Actually, we are almost in every livable area where is more than 5,000 inhabitants. There you can see us. But at the moment we are focusing on Latvia, and of course we are thinking about how to expand this business because we are accumulating a lot of knowledge, and we see that we can expand, and we are exploring that at the moment.
Okay, so now maybe at least one question from audience. Not yet. Okay, then I have plenty. Don't worry. Then maybe you can tell me what has been the major improvements in business regarding innovation and some product offering lately.
Talking about innovation, all the development nowadays is linked to the innovation, linked to digitalization, IT technologies. But what you can see, which I already mentioned, that we have this digital solution how to purchase items, unused items from our clients. Then on our pipeline, and I hope this year will be this digital pawn loan solutions on which we are on which we are working. That will be, I think, very, very good solution for clients which doesn't want to go to the branch. And that will also will allow us to decrease the service cost for one issued loan. And also we have several like innovation targets for retail, like in internet shop field, and also for consumer loans.
Okay, thank you. And I think one question that comes to mind to everyone is how can a dividend company be a growth stock? Do you think of yourself as a growth stock as well?
I think we see ourselves somewhere in the middle because usually the growth stocks are the ones that have a tremendous growth, but in major cases they don't pay any dividends. And then on the opposite side, there are these dividend companies that have reached a certain stage and they are more or less flat in their development and growth, but they pay a steady dividend. We are in between. We are paying the steady dividend at least 4 times a year, and we'll be doing that. But on the other side, we have let's say a quite high growth as well, because if you see our financials, then when comparing the loan portfolio we had at the point of IPO and right now, that has been grown by almost 90%, and the revenue-wise and profit-wise, comparing 2022 and 2021, the growth has been over 40%. So I would say we are in between.
Okay, and if you look at the recent events, we see that there's a lot of interest from Estonian investors. That's why I think you're also here. And but where do you have some analyst coverage where people can also look for maybe forces not related to you directly, but do you have some analyst coverage where people can look for independent research?
Yes, we are covered by 2 sources. One of them is LHV Bank that is performing our coverage, and then the second source is Enlight Research that is also covering us, and that's our initiated research. I would like to mention, but nevertheless they are independent in that respect and doing their work.
Yeah, I would.
That 70% of our investors are from Estonia, count-wise.
Okay.
70.
Yes, and I would add that the target prices from this is just from me. The target prices from these analysts are significantly higher than the current price at the stock exchange. One of the reasons why we have this lower price right now is that there was an offering from current shareholders. I don't know. I know I should ask them this question, but can we expect some more future offerings from them? Do you know, or you don't know, or what do you feel?
Actually, we don't know, but it could be. I can't say that it will be or it not be, but it could be.
Okay. Yeah, and I think this is the reason why we have this price where we see it right now. But of course, for those who wanted to participate, it was a great opportunity to get in a stock for a lot cheaper price.
Sooner or later, the price will show, the financial results will show the price, and that's our job to show the results.
And with in what mood do you go forward in this year, next year? Are you afraid of some recession, or is the pawn loans recession proof or not?
Actually, how we see, we have very strong team at the moment, and we are looking for development. As I said, in all those three business lines. For talking about recession, the problem I think could be financing, and if financing costs will go higher, that could add extra cost, and there will be impact on profit. But otherwise, I see actually recession or something. I see that also as an opportunity for our business, especially for phone loan business and especially for retail, because we are like selling pre-owned goods and we see like good demand for those items.
Okay, thank you. And as we have only a few minutes left, yes, here is.
Hello. I wanted to ask you, you said that you are somewhere in between dividend company and growing company. What makes you think that that's the most efficient way? Because you still have lots of debts. Now you have to refinance your bonds. It seems that maybe you have to decide more on a side to be either growth or dividend. What makes you think that your position is now the most efficient?
As I mentioned, firstly about the dividends, that's a promise that has been made, and it's not easily, and we are not, let's say, stepping back on that, and we will be doing that. And second, we are allocating a certain part of our profits to dividends, and the second part to the growth. And right now, we see, although the interest rates are rising and the financing is getting more expensive, nevertheless, by keeping this proportion, we see that we are still able to, let's say, to achieve our growth targets and use our capital efficiently. And therefore, I would still stick to the same statement as I made. We are in between, and we will be.
You can also say it's like a little bit philosophical question. There is no like right way. There is the way which we have chosen, and we have to perform as good as we can in that way.
And also, in the end, it is a decision by shareholders, right? To pay dividends or not.
Exactly.
So if you buy more shares, then you decide that you don't want to get dividends, but have more higher growth.
Yeah, but I say that it's like good balance there, because we are distributing like half or a little bit more, and there still stays capital on the equity side, and we have like growth and dividends, and like I think it's like very good balance at the moment. And I see that I think that our shareholders evaluate that, and that's maybe one of the main reasons why they are investing in our business.
Okay, we have time for one last question from audience. No. Okay, then I will ask the one. How do you feel, and how does it impact your business, the rising interest rates? Do you transfer it to consumers via higher interest rates for loans, or how we should look at it if the interest rates stay higher for longer?
Actually, we are quite limited in distributing that to our clients, because in pawn loan market the yields are it's high, and it's like there is no direct like link between capital market rates and which clients are paying for pawn loan, but it's because it's more like service. And for consumer loans, we have this cap rate like interest rate cap, and we can't increase the market and the interest rates, because and that means that we have to like finance it. No, like we are like compensating it with our profits, and that's is limited. But it's also, we say that interest rates at the moment is quite large, and we didn't say that it will grow even more. And then we don't see like it's like very big problem for that. Maybe Alex can add something.
I think I can add that it also gives us, let's say, ways to think, to be more efficient and to innovate, to compensate in other parts of our business, to decrease probably costs somewhere else, to try to save, to offset a little bit where this increase. But I think we are somehow near to the maximum of the interest rates, and then okay, it stays at that point, but it should go lower again.
You can say that in our profits you already see those high interest rates.
Okay.
It's already there.
Okay, thank you. And with that, our time has run out. If you want to get to know them better, here you see DelfinGroup stand and people as well. Go and meet, greet them, and find out more if you're interested. I hope you are.